All right, here with Coach Clark from Appalachian State. How's the offseason been for the guys as you're getting ready for the 2023 campaign?
Yeah, we've had a very good offseason. I think it's all started in the weight room with Matt Greenhall. Had a chance to bring him back. He was at Appalachian as the assistant strength coach with the Georgia Southern for a few years, Virginia Tech, and now had a chance to bring him back to Boone. And that's been refreshing in some ways to get back to how we train and to do things the right way. And then, spring practices went very well. Summer workouts have been going well, and a week from tomorrow we're in fall camp. So it's happened fast. You blink your eyes over summer vacation, and it's here. So we're excited to get started.
Yeah, and for most programs, a 6-win season would not be looked at as disappointment or maybe a sign of progression, but for Appalachian State, that was not looked at as the best season. What do you take away from last year and just try to work on and improve on things for this year?
Yeah, we were a 6-6 football team. I mentioned earlier, you have to look the bowl between the eyes sometimes. It's what we were and what we are until we changed that. September was rough on us. It was an emotional roller coaster. And then you get right to a tough conference schedule where the margin of error is 0 in this conference. So actually do a study and look to improve every facet of our program. I think we got the right coaches right now, and we got the right players, and guys are eager to get back on the winning side of things.
Yeah, you do return Isaiah Holmes and some other upperclassmen, but offensive linemen. But obviously, quarterback is the position of question. How are you approaching the competition? Are you going to let the guys play it out? Do you have a favorite right now? How are you going to approach that position?
We're going to let them play it out, and it's only fair to everyone else in that locker room and to all three quarterbacks that will be competing for the starting spot. Ryan Berger's been here a little bit longer than Joey and Mason, but there's not much difference in them right now. And we brought him in and talked to him. Whoever gives us the best chance to win, who we're going to play. But you have to be able to not turn the football over and put us in the end zone, which is easier said than done.
Absolutely. And then defensively, obviously we talked with Nick, Atlanta guy or Metro Atlanta guy. What about that defensive unit and just some of the highlights you've seen from them this offseason?
Yeah, we're returning 4 starters from last season. We really hit the transfer portal on that side of the football because we know we had to get bigger, stronger, faster. We got Michael Fletcher from Michigan State, Shawn Clark from Rutgers, Tyreek Funderburk from Richmond. But again, Ethan Johnson, who was here last year, is healthy now. We'll have 2 big corners that can give us a chance to lock up good man coverage and come after the quarterback. So Andrew Parker's playing linebacker. He's transferred from Arkansas State. He's been here for 2 years now, and I'm just excited to see. I call them the no-name defense. Not one player in our defense picked for all conference, and that should have a chip on the shoulder for that reason.
Absolutely. And what about the state of North Carolina? You get East Carolina in the schedule. You have North Carolina, I believe, again. So what about the state and just everyone playing each other? How beneficial is that for you?
It's beneficial for our state. It's beneficial in recruiting. Everything, there's not one negative part about it. And again, I want to thank the athletic director at North Carolina, East Carolina, NC State for allowing us to play them home and home. Anytime that you can play an in-state school, because our fan base will travel. They will travel. So we've already sold all of our allotment for North Carolina. We've already sold out for East Carolina, and we'll sell out for NC State. So I'm just very proud of everybody involved because I think that's the root of college football is regional rivalries.
Yeah, and then lastly, what will the team have to do well this year and execute well to really reach your ultimate goals?
Well, we have to be able to close out games. We lost 5 games with about less than 7 points, and the margin of error is 0. And if you turn the ball over and never possession with a kick, tackle well, keep the ball in front, you got a chance to win football games.